Hey, I'm just relaxing here on a wonderful, very, very challenged Thursday afternoon. How about yourself? You know, whenever I get inspired, I make videos. What do you do when you get inspired? Do you make videos? Do you write? Do you read a book? You build your business, you journal, you crochet, go play basketball, hit the gym. Whatever you do, you got to do something, right? Well, this is Santos Rolon Jr. I'm in wonderful Stockton, California. Yes, it is evening. And it hit me a little while ago to make a video. And I want to talk about something that's very important. And that is the subject of money, income, wealth, business building. How does one become wealthy? By the way, I'm making it a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top evening. As usual, I'm pumped. I'm super excited. This is the 100-foot-tall, bulletproof visionary, intimidated by nothing, by no man. I used to be intimidated. Not anymore. Anyways, we're talking about money, right? It's a new year. I declare 2017 is going to be a do or die year for many. It's going to be a year. 2017 is going to be a year of breakthrough. I know it's going to be for me. So I've been planting a lot of seeds last year. How about you? Have you been planting a lot of seeds? Are you contemplating? Are you expecting? You know, you got to have a mindset of expectancy and urgency. I live every day as if it's going to be my last day, or at least I try to. And I also live every day as if it's going to be a lifetime ahead of me. You know, the way that we see things, the way that our mind, our paradigms are operating makes the difference in all that we do. I'm going to say that again. The way that your mind is operating, your paradigms, the way it's operating makes a difference in everything that you do. Makes a difference in your body, in your lifestyle, the way you respond and react to people, the way that you speak to others, the way that you speak to yourself. Now, again, I'm talking about money because a lot of people want to make money. You want to make money, right? You want to have more money. You don't want to have money worries, right? How does one become wealthy? You know, how are you going to become wealthy? How are you going to accumulate more money? How are you going to generate more income? People at the mint make money. We don't make money. I was talking to my son earlier, and you know, most people have this mentality that we get paid by the hour. When you go to a job or even a business, that you get paid by the hour. No, we don't get paid by the hour. If that was the case, then everybody could make money. Even the homeless person that lives under the bridge in Jingletown. We get paid to bring value. When we bring value, that's how we get paid. And you know, the truth of the matter is, and this video is about money, it's about wealth, creating income, but it also can tie into other areas of our life. Because if you're not prepared to handle large amounts of money are really not going to come your way. You see, we have to grow. It's a stage, right? Stages that you grow through. You must grow through those stages. That's why a lot of people that inherit money, they inherit, or they win the lottery, or somehow they come across large amounts of money, it destroys most people. It really does. A lot of money destroys people. In fact, some people can't even handle. There are a group of people that can't even handle money, and they commit suicide when they get a hold of it because it destroys them. And of course, there are those that are out there committing some serious crimes, trying to get money, accumulate money the wrong way. They want money. They want fast money. Like they say, some people like fast cars and fast women and fast money. Well, let me tell you, fast cars, fast women, and fast money goes away fast. So how are you and I going to accumulate wealth? How are you and I going to make wealth? You know, first of all, you got to prepare your mindset. You got to learn how to believe that you can handle. You got to learn to grow. There's got to be wisdom in your mindset in order to be able to handle large amounts of money. Again, that's why large amounts of, maybe you're in a position where you're thinking, man, why am I not making large amounts of money? Well, first of all, you got to become really valuable. What are you doing to become valuable? Do you read a lot of books on income and assets and liquidities and all the, you know, whatever, everything that's tied into money, income? Do you watch the videos? Do you talk to yourself in a positive way, telling yourself every single day that you're growing, that you're learning, that you're expanding your horizons, that you're optimizing your paradigms? Are you giving out? You know, that's another aspect of money coming back to you. When you give, we can't be selfish, right? I mean, we're going to be selfish by nature. That's obvious. But we got to get out of ourselves. We got to volunteer. We got to give. I give to 3 charities monthly, and I want to give more. But right now, I'm at a level where I'm kind of, you know, moving up a little bit. That's where I'm at. So really, you know, the concept of making a lot of money is not a difficult one. If you have that mentality, woe is me, you know, I used to have this mindset that money was evil, that it wasn't meant for me to make a lot of money. It wasn't meant for me to become a millionaire. I used to have all these bad paradigms. And I've had to educate myself. I've had to overcome those paradigms to get to where I am today, where I can say, you know what? $1 million, my goal to make $1 million in 2 or 3 years, $1 million is not even a whole lot of money. In this world that we live in today, in order to survive, you got to have money. And $1 million is not a whole lot of money. You know, you want to make $10,000 a month. You want to make $15,000 a month. You got to learn to put some skin in the game, my friend. You can't be afraid to take risks. You can't be afraid to let go of money. You see, when we don't educate ourselves, when we're not reading the proper books, when we're not associating with the proper people, when we're not being mentored and coached, we don't think that way. You know, we just want to hoard it. You know, we want to put it away, have it in the bank, thinking that the bank, even keeping money in the bank's a risk, my friend. Even keeping money in a bank is a risk, you know. So this is the mindset that most people have. You know, they have the job set mindset mentality. You go to work, you make 12 bucks an hour, you make 15 bucks an hour, you make $25 an hour. To me, making $50 an hour, I used to make more than that. When I was working for a company in the Bay Area, I used to make $500, $600 a day sometimes. And my head wasn't right. So all of that money that I had, I gambled it away, I blew it away, I lost it. I just threw it away. And I've had to start all over again. But this time around, it's a different mindset. And my friend, if you want to become wealthy, if you truly want to become wealthy, you got to associate with wealthy people. And maybe you might not know wealthy people, but you can associate through videos, through books. You can associate with me. I consider myself living the dream. I consider myself wealthy right now. And, you know, I get up when I want to. I go to bed when I want to. I eat what I want to. I can drive basically just about any kind of car I want to. But I'm not focused on any of those things. You know, I'm focused on giving. I'm focused on developing myself, filling up myself with value so that I can give to you on the other side of the screen. And when I go out into the marketplace, that's the way we become wealthy, my friend. We become wealthy by pouring out ourselves and by letting others pour value, education, understanding of how money works, the risks of money, you know, giving and receiving and serving. But I tell you, if you're stingy, if you're greedy with money, and you're a penny pincher, and you're not willing to go, and you're not willing to take risks, and you're not willing to fail, and you're not willing to invest, put skin in the game, like I say, don't expect to become wealthy, because it's not going to happen. You may become wealthy, maybe through an inheritance, or maybe by buying lottery, or if you're a gambler, you might win. But I'll tell you, eventually, if you win at gambling, you're going to lose it all anyways. It's not even worth it. So the way to become wealthy is you got to have a success mindset. You got to have proper self-development. You got to understand the mechanics of money. You got to understand the law of sowing and reaping. You got to understand these universal laws that operate. Why is it that only, 1% to 2% of the world are rich? And of course, there's a lot of people that are rich that are stingy and miserable. But then there are those that have money that give. They give to charities. You know, they give, they help people, they help family members. They establish charities. And they do great things, because we're not going to be able to take that money with us anyways. We're not going to be able to take that money. So you can earn all the money you want, put it in the bank. You're basically setting it up for somebody else. Now, I'm not saying that it's not wrong to leave something to your children, right? If you have an inheritance, a legacy, you want to leave something to your children, but make sure that you leave it for them to become responsible. So I just had this this inspiration laid upon my mind earlier today, and I was thinking about it, about money. What's it take to become wealthy? Well, you got to let go of what you don't have or what you do have in order to receive what you don't have and what you want to receive. You got to let it go in order for it to come back to you. So that's what I believe it takes. You got to have the mindset, a successful mindset. You got to develop that through self-mastery. You got to learn to optimize the paradigms in order to become wealthy. And you got to believe that you're becoming wealthy before it begins to happen. And that's through self-belief, my friend. Because you can pray all you want, you can meditate all you want, and the bottom line is that somewhere along the line you're going to have to do something physical in order to achieve greater wealth. Because I don't believe that the guy or the gal with a bag full of money is going to come knocking at your door and say, here it is. This is what you've been dreaming about. This is what you've been daydreaming about. Not going to happen. You got to put some skin in the game. You got to be willing to take risks. You got to be willing to lose. And you got to be willing to be pushed a little bit, stretched a little bit, if you will. It's the only way that I know. That's the only way that I know the successful people have made their wealth. So with that said, I didn't plan on keeping this video as long as I have, but it is what it is. This is the bulletproof, 100-foot tall visionary Santos Rolon Jr. making every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top day, daily, in spite of and because of. I will see you at the top this year. At the top. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, okay? And I'll see you. Help me help others. I'll see you at the top on my very next video. Peace.